Now it's working.
Alright, so I just do it like
You just
that.
got to ask interesting questions. Try and be
I don't
interesting.
have any interesting questions to ask because they have all the
Well, let me
interest.
introduce-
All the interest is on their side.
This is Steve.
I
from
know about
Unisex.
Steve. I have heard about him because you told me that he was the most fantastic hairdresser
I'm
and
telling
you were
the
going that far.
I'm telling the camera.
Right, tell the camera.
This is Steve from Steve's Unisex, just outside Cinderfoot in the Dean. That's the Forest of Dean to you strangers. He is the world's known and most renowned expert at the Tarzan Chop. If you want a Tarzan Chop, you can go to all sorts of other places, but it won't be done properly. Steve's the only man.
And don't attempt it in the snow because it is a treacherous path to get here.
Last time I came, Steve, you weren't quite so busy, were you, mate?
Oh, it's quiet, wasn't it?
It was quiet. It was just you and your assistant and the fluorescent lights.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, it was there last time, yeah, wasn't it?
I thought you had a bomb scare.
You better, Dad. You look in the mirror, Alfie.
That's what I should be photographing, is that dear little boy down there.
What's wrong with this dear little boy up
Well,
here?
this dear little boy up here has sort of grown up somewhat, you
Your
know.
little boy.
Yeah, this is
exactly.
my little boy.
You're a heartless old movie. You
I
are,
know,
aren't you?
that is
You-
the problem with
you-
mothers. When they get to a certain age, that's the way they get. It might be something to do with what the sons have done in the meantime.
Do you know what she used to do to me, Steve? Every time I had a new girlfriend, mate, and
Yeah.
I used to dread bringing them home, but when I did, she used to take them off to one side and
Yeah.
suggest to them very gently that they could do a lot better.
And in most instances, that was
But what's that
perfectly
about?
right.
In other words, she didn't want to give you up.
Oh,
That's what it was, mate.
no, I was giving Green Shield stamps with him actually at the time.
She used to try and warn them off me.
Honest?
Yeah, honest.
Wow.
She had this one, she made a moussaka, I invited her round for supper, she tipped the moussaka straight
I
onto
do
her
remember
lap.
that was an accident.
Great big pile of hot moussaka on this girl's lap. Honest. Can you remember why you did that, Malik?
I probably missed my footing.
That's it. You missed your footing. And you plastered my girlfriend in hot food.
And then I gave her something of mine to wear, and I think that the something of mine to wear was worse than the Mazaka.
Her father played prop forward for Pontypridd.
Pontypridd?
He did indeed. He came and got her once, and he carried her out of that house. He picked her up and he carried her out. And she looked at me as if to say, "Are you going to do anything?" And I looked back as if to say, "No, I'm not."